almost 300 enemies. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. I'm Alston. This is, I believe, second most populated map, and it's my second run at it. I took a chance move, and it did not pay off. It just didn't. What happens, something about this little mod that I like, is that it makes you think, you know, do you want to grab this health now or die? Or do you want to hold off until you can get yourself up in a better setup to set yourself up, say, for the end of the level? Or is it even worth the time backtracking to even get the health in the first place? 3 different options that can completely change the outcome of not just this level, but the rest. And that's what cost me. I went ahead, I didn't grab the health that I needed, and it cost me. So this time, I plan not to make that mistake, because I don't want to do that again. It wasn't in this area. This is fine. I'm keeping the super shotgun out because with almost 300 enemies, this is a packed level. It's packed. And the crowd control that this thing provides is, you know, second to none. It's great. Except now when I come up here, I don't need said crowd control. I can go ahead and switch to the single. Can also snipe out with the chain gun too. The first couple shots, first 2, are 100% accurate, but this is fun. Now, another thing, I'm going to skip this section right here, simply because I just do not have the firepower to do it right now, and the health loss that I incur is just not worth it. It's simply not worth it. So I skip it. I'm going to need to have 2 BFG on retainer for that one. For this one, I mean, like half the level's enemies are in this one single room. It's crazy. And if you don't pay attention, they'll whittle away at you little by little. And you may not notice it at first, but it will creep up on you. And your ammo will also dissipate. That's why I try to keep a pretty close eye on it at least. Ideally, like I said, chain gun's the way to go, and they really do drop a lot of chain gun ammo. But that's just the thing. How fast do I want to go? How careless do I want to be? And what do I want to grab when? Like right now, I kind of want that health, but I know that there is a soul sphere coming up in the secret. Also know there's a berserk pack. So I want to optimize the way I pick these up and get the most bang for my buck, as well as getting the ammunition here. Here we go. Ooh, oh shoot. That's going to be bad. That's going to be real bad. Okay. It's nothing we can't recover from. Nothing like that. But I think this room is starting to get thinned out. I'm looking for the yellow key card in this space. Right there. As well as a few other secrets before I grab all the health in the alcoves and a bunch of other stuff. Get the blue armor, I don't need it yet, but this view really helps. I definitely want to watch out for these guys. That's another thing I like about Super Shotgun. Its power, just like we saw earlier, it just blazes through crowds, just like nothing. Like nothing. Okay. I think it is about Soul Sphere time. I'm going to save. I'm really wanting to do the single segment. It bothers me when I don't for some reason now. Used to not to, like with Hex 5X, but for some reason now it kind of does. Oh well. Now I can grab all of these health packs that are littered across. Yeah, that goes that way. We're not going that way yet. Not going that way yet either. A couple more things I'm missing. I know I'm missing. They're in the center, eating up my time. Getting sloppy, eating up my time. There's a little more time. It's in the center alcoves here. We've got this one. There's also another one over here. Perfect. 18 secrets. 18 secrets. And this one's kind of required. Now that we have the Berserk pack, check this out. Perfect way to handle it. As long as, the key, I think, to punching these guys, I think Z-Doom has a bigger punch to it than some of the other source ports, or the original vanilla. Just don't get cornered. It's the worst thing you could possibly do is get cornered. Check out this trick. Nope. Alright, so there are teleporters. Monster-only teleporters on the floor right here. And if he starts going into them, it is a massive pain. Oh, yes. Because he teleports like down there, everywhere like you wouldn't want him to, he does. And then by the time you get one shot off, he moves somewhere else. It's frustrating, really. Could punch them all out. I probably should to save ammo, but I also am concerned about time and the fact that my invulnerability is now fading. So that's something I want to be cognizant of. All right. Man, I'm holding that invulnerability right now. There's another spot I want to hold it for too, but I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I just don't think I'm gonna. Alright. I'm using it. Go. Okay. Let's see. Yes, rockets. Objective now, clear out this room as much as possible. There's a lot going on here, as you can see, and I do not want to be caught in the midst of all the fire when the invulnerability fades. So that's the whole goal right now. Clear this room out. Give me some breathing room, some breathing space. Like right now, when it's fading, right now. SSG's running low. There's some chain gun ammo over there. Lots of lost souls. No rockets. Keeping BFG. Remember that area, if you played it before, you've seen it. The reason I skipped that area, in test runs and practice runs, in any runs, it's not worth the health trade-off if you don't have rockets, BFG, something in that area. It's just not worth it at all. Shoot. Man, I'm just letting him get at me there. 119 plasma, that's one shy of what I would need for a shot, but it's okay. We'll get refilled here in a minute. Watch this. Get it. Ah! Okay. that was kind of entertaining. Okay, secret there, secret up here. Now, there is a soul sphere I will grab. I chanced it on the last run, right here. It ended up costing me the whole entire map. So what I'm going to do is come over here, step in the alcove, step here, that lowers that, grab the plasma soul sphere, and get out of there. I can usually make it, but for some reason it kind of caught me up, today. Alright, now that we grab that, top us off to 200, top us off to over 200. I think we'll finally be good for this next approach. Secret here, this room is nasty. Absolutely nasty. And I know I'm not doing it the right way by going in and strafing out, but this is actually where I died last time, and it's a little sore spot for me right now. At least until I'll clear it out. Okay, I have to play it a little safer here. That's a downside. What can I got on my shotgun? Oh, I don't have any shotgun ammo. That would kind of explain it, wouldn't it? Okay. Please go down. Please go down. Well, plasma it is, I guess, huh? I should have circle strafed and let them get into fighting more, but I didn't. Okay, how am I going to do this? When I stepped under that blue thing, that's what triggered the walls. And I think I could go ahead and punch them out and also have a decent amount of time. Here we go. Yeah, I'll be alright. I just want one more plasma ammo. That sucks I accidentally used that up like that. Okay, now we're talking. Let them infight. Let them infight, as I always like to say. Clear across the room. BFG. Okay, so I'm feeling a little better now that this area has been conquered the way we did. So I'll grab the blue key card, come around, grab the health, and look, back out to where we once were. For now, well, you know what? Be ready for that in a minute. Yeah, I don't want to go there. Remember we saw that earlier. I have plenty of plasma now. That will be enough to run over here to this trigger, make contact with the pain elementals. Absolutely, don't fall off the ledge. That's the secret, fall off the ledge. That's how you do it. Make sure you get all the power-ups in there. Don't leave one behind. Step on this ledge. I just stepped on that ledge. That was not supposed to happen. Okay. Ideally one BFG shot does it, but if you have to, you have to. It's not worth the health loss. Because that area is killer, because if you leave both pain elementals up, they will unleash lost souls. Especially if there's no limit, like if it's a limit, I don't know if you call it limit removing port or whatever, to where there can be more than 21 lost souls per map. Yeah, then you're kind of in deep poison water, we'll say. Step over here for this trigger, rocket. Thin the hurt a little bit, not quite enough. That should do it. Almost do it, at least. Man. Okay. I'm going to hold off on that for now. So I'm thinking of my end of level plans at this point. I have no BFG. That sucks. I used too much of it up. Okay. I would use BFG in this room and the next one. But sometimes things don't always go to plan, and you have to improvise. This is one of those times, unfortunately. No two runs ever the same. How does he fit through that? If you look, his head clearly hits the top of that. Like, you know when you go through a drive-through and they have clearance 9 feet or whatever it is. If your truck or vehicle, is over 9 feet, you do not go through that drive-through. You'll clip the top. He did not clip the top of his head through that. This game, why? That's a rabbit hole for another day, I guess you could say. These guys are coming in here from this other room. Okay. You know what? I've noticed sometimes, maybe it's just me, I think I'm a little crazy with it. Sometimes when I go like that, it reminds me of Doom Guy pressing against a wall. Like, check it out. Well, that's the sound, not the sound. So, come to that another time. I should be chainsawing these people. I really should, actually, now look at my ammo count. I hate doing this for Lost Souls. I need to find a so I can show it off. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, never mind, we're good. That is gonna hurt. Make sure it stays open. Now we're good. Oh, gotta go back around. Grab the rad suit. This will be our key to finishing the level. 11. Okay, leaving that there. Stepping in front of this to come through here. Alright, check this out. This is absolutely ridiculous. Watch this. Watch this. Secret. 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 And a megasphere. Really? Really, Ed? I don't know. Grab that. I kind of wanted to leave this one here, so I did. We'll have a fair finish. We'll have a fair finish. Here we go. 311, 118. Done. Whew. That was Refueling Base. And up next, Circle of Death. In the Doom 2 Bleed Out Challenge. Consider subscribing if you like what you see here so you can see the next levels. Like it if you like it. I do appreciate the support. I'm Alston. Until next time, see you then.